It's important that we stay true to who we are and how we feel all the time to avoid creating cracks in our marriage and pain within ourselves. Hey, sweeties. Thanks for joining me on another episode of Tea and Talk, where the tea is always hot and the talk is always sweet. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Thanks for sipping with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you never miss anything Tea and Talk. Like and comment below. In marriage, we can often become so lost in it all, trying to keep up with it, keeping it strong in a place of peace and harmony. We often back away from wanting to say anything about what we may be feeling because we don't want to rock the boat. What we are actually doing is tearing ourselves down and betraying ourselves. This can lead to resentment toward your husband, depression, anxiety, irritability, and the list goes on. It's important that we stay true to who we are and how we feel all the time to avoid creating cracks in our marriage and pain within ourselves. How do we avoid betraying ourselves while doing this thing called wifehood? Number 1, when things aren't okay, don't just use a blanket statement when your husband asks how you are, such as, "I'm okay." I mentioned this in a previous episode, but your husband cannot read your mind and shouldn't be required to. If something is indeed not okay, that is when you bring it up. Don't wait like I used to until you have a list of things, because that will not be received by your husband. If he asks, he is not just asking for the heck of it. So that is your time to sit and speak with him about whatever is bothering you or whatever you are not okay with. Speak up often to keep that strong foundation. Number 2, sometimes we can overextend ourselves to show our husband's love. It is okay to do acts of kindness to show love. When you realize you are doing either more than you can handle or not having much time for anything else, it's a time to reevaluate. It is normal to want to do everything possible to show your husband you love them. It is just who you are and who we become as wives. Maybe a better technique to avoid overextending yourself is to sit and discuss his love language with him. How does he like to be shown love? You'd be surprised, and it could be different than what you have been doing. When you find out the ways in which your husband wants to be loved, it can make things so much easier for you to show rather than guessing and overextending yourself to the point you begin to resent him. Number 3, on that same note, while we are being caregivers to our husbands, we also have to make sure we are putting that same or more effort into caring for ourselves. You cannot be your best for your husband when you aren't feeling your best because you aren't filling your cup. Reading to improve your knowledge base, working out for health and to stay fit, and just doing things to make you feel your best is going to reflect you are feeling your best. And in turn, you will be able to be the best for your husband. Number 4, it's natural to want to do everything with your husband. There may be things you like to do that your husband doesn't, and vice versa. Just because your husband doesn't enjoy something you love doesn't mean you have to negate it from your life altogether if you love it. You are together in marriage, but the different pieces of each of you is what makes the marriage dynamic. Don't lose that, because not only will you lose you, but you will lose the essence of what makes the two of you such a great pair. My husband and I do things together that the other may not enjoy because those are the roles we took when we said I do. He learns about me, and I learn more about him, and then what happens? Ding, ding, ding. You strengthen your bond and foundation. Number 5, different perspectives and differing opinions is normal. If this didn't exist, everyone would be the same person walking around and it would be boring. We all learn from each other. Just because your husband has a different opinion or perspective is not a green light for you to silence yours. Share your perspectives and opinions and listen to your husband's. It'll help you learn from each other, understand each other better, making your bond that much stronger. Marriage is most definitely a team effort and partnership, and it sometimes can be difficult to navigate if you are not surrounded by strong relationships or marriages. There is no blueprint specifically for marriage, and it takes time, effort, dedication, commitment, sweat, and patience. It is common to feel lost and in turn can lose yourself. Pay attention to how you feel, how you are reacting, and what does not feel right, and follow your gut instincts. I know that was a short one, sweet teas. That is all I have for you today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to never miss anything Tea and Talk. Like and comment below. And until next time, love and light.